Hey everyone, Reptar here. So I've been getting a lot of questions about my camera gear that I took on the trail with me. So I'm gonna do a video just on the camera gear that I took on my thru hike. So let's get right to it. I took a Canon 60D DSLR with a Sigma 17 to 50 millimeter f2.8 lens. I had the battery charger, 3 batteries total, there's one in the camera. I had 4 memory cards total, there's one in the camera. 2 128 gig cards, one 32 gig and one 16 gig. The reason for the 32 and the 16 gig is because I ended up running out of card space, and how that worked was I hiked all the way to Virginia where I had family, and I offloaded all of my footage to an external hard drive in Virginia. I also did the same thing in New York. So I went through all these memory cards, I believe, 3 times total by the end of the trail. So that's how I was keeping and saving my data. I also carried a GoPro Hero 3 Silver, I believe, with 3 battery in there. Had a GoPro brand battery and also these Wasabi power batteries that seem to work fine. I also had the bicycle mount for it that I would use to hook to a trekking pole, to get those selfie shots or, whatever shots. It was also nice to have to hold when I jumped off the bridge at the Pancake Lady's house. Also, I had a intervalometer that I used in conjunction with this to get those time-lapse shots. So, all in all, really happy with that. The only thing I would recommend is maybe instead of, you can narrow down these and just get a larger card. Moving on to the bag. This is an 8-case large DSLR bag. As you can see, it's gotten quite a bit of use. I carried this from Springer all the way to Katahdin. It's got memory card slots and, a spot on the front to keep the batteries. I also had a little rain cover for it built in, but to be perfectly honest, that rain cover was useless. I do recommend a bag like this, but I do not recommend this particular model, and the reason for that is because by the time I hit Virginia, the zipper on it had basically exploded. If you can see, I don't know if I can get in there, but yeah, all around, the zipper just blew up on me. I tried to call the company and they didn't respond to me, and then I called again, they responded, and then they just kind of left me at a dead end, gave me 0 support whatsoever. So, their product failed me and they didn't stand by it, so I can't recommend them, but I would recommend a case like it. But yeah, I think that about covers it. Hope this helps. Let's move on to how I strapped the case and carried the camera gear. Okay, hopefully you guys can see what I'm trying to show you. So here is how this is set up. I had knots tied directly to the straps and took the clips from the original bag and tied them to it. So it's just kind of suspended, as you can see, from the pack. And you can hike, and yeah, it kind of bounces around a little bit, but not too badly. And this way, have your camera readily accessible. I would keep the batteries in here, so run out of battery, boom, pop one in, keep shooting. Same with the memory cards. So I always had my camera readily available. The only times I did not carry the camera on the front of my pack was when it was raining really heavily. In those situations, I would take a plastic bag or a trash bag and stick the whole camera in the bag and put it inside of my pack with the pack cover, just to make sure that it wasn't getting damaged. And that's when I would break out the GoPro for the rain shots. Now, hold on one second. Now, I got the bicycle mount for the GoPro so I could attach it directly to my trekking pole. So, you know, for the selfie shots or whatever, or just, you know, over the shoulder hiking shots, just use my trekking pole as a selfie stick. And I would, you know, use my GoPro specifically for, you know, rain, or, you know, like when I jumped off the bridge at the Cookie Ladies, you know, anything that involved water is when the GoPro came out. So I could keep the DSLR protected as best as I could. And yeah, I think that pretty much covers it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Happy trails.